I don't know what's going on. I don't know if there's a fire somewhere or what. But that's like the 6th or 7th helicopter that I've seen carrying buckets. And generally, when they carry in buckets, it's either with fire repellent or water. But this is the first one that I've seen fly over there. And the sun is in my vision, so I can't tell exactly what I have in the viewfinder. But there's, like I said, been 6 or 7 helicopters fly by with buckets. And I'm not quite sure what the deal is. I don't know if he's filling up with something there, or if they're filling it up or what, but here he takes off again. There's been 3 or 4 other ones that, at least, that have flown through here with the buckets. I don't know if you can see him, but he's flying up over the mountains over there. And that's actually going toward Lake Havasu City. I'm north of Lake Havasu City, about 6-7 miles. Anyway, I'll show you how I got this set up. I was going to get a 12-inch mattress, which I probably should have done, but I didn't like the reviews on it, so I got the 15-inch. And this brand is Intex, which I'm very familiar with. Get my pillow up there. This is not the easiest thing to get into, but after the last 2 nights, it's like, okay. But I wanted to try to make it work to where I could sleep in the back. And it's hard to get into, but once I get into it, it's very comfortable. And I got me a cooler, and I got me another little butane stove for $14, or isobutane. Because just using the propane this morning with my propane stove, it like boiled water for like 20 minutes and it's still just lukewarm. And it's like, screw that. So I'm going to get something a little bit more powerful. So this is how I got it set up in there for now. I got me a twin, which is the smallest one that there is. But I wanted to be able to set it up so I could sleep in the back. So, and it's got the built-in pump. So, anyway, I was laying on it. Brought it back here, blew it up. Was laying on it for a little bit. Like I said, not the easiest thing to get in and out of, but at least this way I can set it up to where I can sleep in it and I don't have to be buying a tent all the time. I can probably deflate it a little bit, make it a little bit lower, and it would still be comfortable. So I'll have to experiment with it and see. But I slept on it. Well, actually, I just got this today, so I slept in the back. I tried with my head at this end the first night, tried my head at the other end last night, and it was a little bit more comfortable last night than it was the night before. But still, it's like, okay, I got to get something, because sorry about the finger. Giving you the finger. So anyway, my hat's off to the side. It looked like a wrapper, kind of, or whatever. Okay, straight as it's gonna get, I think. Yeah, sorry about bouncing around, but I don't have anything to hold this right now. Just holding it in my hands. Oh, I hope I sleep good tonight, because I have not slept good the last 2 nights, and I woke up this morning just zonked. Been zonked all day. And say I went down, got me a cooler so I could, keep my water cold and stuff like that. And if I need more ice, I can run 5 miles down that direction to Walmart. There's a store there in the plaza where Walmart is that I can get ice. Or I can go 4 miles up that direction to go up to Pilot. And it's Love's Travel Stop. I was thinking, I couldn't remember the name of it yesterday, what it was. But it was Love's Travel Stop. So you got, the two main ones. If you throw out Flying J, you got Love's and you got Pilot, which those are the two main ones. Those are the ones that were back home. And gas is like, from what Google said, gas is like $3 a gallon up there. So I'm going to go get gas up there tomorrow or the next day. I don't have to leave here to go anywhere if I don't want to. So I may wait until I decide to take off. Guy stopped by today and gave me a tag, so I have until the 23rd here. So, 2 weeks from today or whatever, which gives me a couple of extra days since I've already been here, slept here 2 nights. But my expiration date is the 23rd. So, and then I can just go 2 miles down the road or wherever I decide to go, or maybe I'll go over on the California side. Go and get plenty of water and stuff like that so I don't have to keep running back into town. And then go over on the California side, which is about an hour from here. I know it's about an hour from Walmart, and I'm like 4 miles from the freeway because the Loves and the Pilot are right there at I-40. So then it's like 21 miles to Needles and then another 22 miles south of there to get to that camping area. Be interested to see if my tent is still there. If it is, I'll fold that baby up and take it with me. No, I don't think so. I think if I can get this to work, which I think I can, I'm still going to have to unload a bunch of crap. As you saw, my stuff piled there, but it's still, I was having to pretty much unload everything anyway, and my tent, to get my tent out and stuff. So, and I think what I'm going to do is end up going to getting a couple of more bins. I've got one that I emptied because I had my blankets in it, and my blankets are going to be sitting on my bed now. Have my bed ready to go, where all I have to do is just blow it up and unload the stuff and not have to worry about the wind or the rain or anything like that, which would be nice because in a tent, it's just, you're impervious to all that sleeping in the vehicle. So, yeah, this morning there was a little, I got up this morning about 5 o'clock. It was still a couple hours before it got light, but I was wanting coffee. So I got up to fix me some coffee, and there's one of those little, I don't remember what they call them, but they're like a rat, but they got these big old long tails. Hang on a second. I'm going to do some research to get back, tell you what they are exactly. Yeah, the wind was picking up a little bit much, and so I didn't want it to interfere with the sound of the video, so I decided to get back inside the Explorer to finish this video. What they were, the little rat things, I guess they're not really rats at all, but they're called kangaroo rats. And I guess they're pretty indigenous to the desert regions. I had heard that they were over on the California side. There was people talking about them in the reviews and stuff like that, but this is the first I've seen of them on the Arizona side, but they're obviously here. But anyway, a little bugger come out and was curious as to what was on my tarp, but like I say, I stomped my foot at him a couple of times and he took off. Oh, so anyway, I didn't sleep very good the last couple of nights, as I said. So I think tonight, having that new air mattress that I can actually get comfortable on, I think I should probably zonk out big time. So it's about dinner time, although I don't know if I'm going to eat anything or not because, excuse me, I got a one of those foot long sandwiches at Walmart and ate that probably around 2 o'clock ish or something like that. So I'm really not hungry. So I may have like later, I may have like a bag of chips or something like that, one of those little bags of chips. I don't really, can't really feel like I can eat much of anything else. So it'll tide me over until breakfast. I don't know what I'm going to eat for breakfast. Probably some oatmeal, which I meant to get another thing of a package of the 18 packs of oatmeal, but I forgot. A couple of things I forgot. But I can always run back into Walmart and I say it's a 10-minute drive, or go up to Pilot, whatever, and get me a breakfast burrito or whatever. It's only 4 miles up the road, so anyway, I'm just like probably gonna go to bed pretty early tonight. I generally go to bed as soon as it starts getting dark anyway, and get up when it's daylight or a couple hours before, like this morning. My eyes feel like somebody poured sand in them. They're just because I'm so tired. Now you get, to where it's like you just like your eyes feel just crappy because of lack of sleep. So that's me right now. But much nicer day today. It was about 74, which is perfect for me. Today was a perfect day. Very little wind, just a gentle little breeze. It wasn't really windy. It's not totally calm, but it's just a gentle little breeze that, but it does feel pretty good. Now when the sun starts dropping down in the west, the breeze is blowing. It's not quite as pleasant, but still you get inside the rig here, and I'm just toasty. It's a lot warmer than a tent. I don't know how that's going to work as it starts warming up. I'll probably head up north as the weather. But I think that I was going to say as the weather changes, but I don't think it's going to be changing to where I don't think it's going to get up in the 90s as fast as it did last year, because last year it was up around 97 when I decided to go over to eastern side of the state where it was cooler when I went over to Show Low. And it was 97 in Bullhead City, and it was like 72 in Show Low. Although I don't think I'm going to go over there. I don't know. I may end up going back over there. I don't know if I want to drive that far, or I may go up north around Flagstaff. Because if I'm sleeping in my vehicle, I'm not quite as worried about wild animals and stuff like that. The funny thing is, we used to go camping in the mountains all the time. All the time. We'd go out and sleep out on the ground and never thought a thing about it. Watch too many bear attack videos on YouTube, I guess. But I may end up heading up that direction, but I'm not going to go up there. I'm not in any hurry. I'm not going to leave here until it gets, up in the 90s. It gets unbearably hot in here. Then I'll go up to where it's a little cooler. Right now, it's been freaking snowing in Flagstaff, so I ain't going up there. I do not want to deal with snow. No, 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 no. And you really can't set up my heater in here. I don't even think I could set up a little Mr. Buddy heater, which I got stolen from a storage unit over in, down the road about 10 miles. And I don't think there's any way to set it up in here to where it would be feasible. But I tell you what, you shut everything up in here and get underneath. I've got my blanket, and then I got the blanket that I bought I bought it when I was in Gilbert. I think I bought it at Costco, but I'm not sure. But it's a nice one, those nice velour blankets, and then my sleeping bag, put it on top of the blanket. I stay toasty as all get out. And I didn't when it was getting down to 31 there in Gilbert. That was like freaking burr. But here, where it only gets down to like 45, 50 at night, no big deal. It got down to 46 this morning, and I didn't even come close to getting cold. And as long as the wind's not whipping, it stays pretty pleasant even at that temperature. So anyway, I just thought I'd update you guys. I don't know how many of you care, but I hope you're not overly bored by this. But I just wanted to update you, let you know what I was going to do. Some of you, you'll be happy that I've decided not to buy another tent. I know, I think it's going to be a lot easier, even though it's hard to get in and out of that bed as high as it is. Still not nearly as much trouble as setting up a tent and taking it down, and I just deflate the air mattress, load my stuff, and go. I still have to unload a lot of stuff, which is a pain in the butt, but it's not nearly the chore it is when you have a tent. So, and the thing is, I'll figure things out as I go along. I always do. I always find a way to make things more efficient. So, and I think, like I said, get a couple more of those bins and stack them up, stack all the bins on the side there. Try to get as much stuff as I can in there, and I think I'll have plenty of room, won't have to unload as much stuff. Have one main bin that has all of my stuff that I use all the time, like my stoves, silverware, all the good stuff. All my fuel, all I get, get everything organized, and I think it'll be a much, much easier to do this. And I might actually end up enjoying it. I did enjoy camping when I first started out, but it's gone along and my health has deteriorated so bad in the last year that I'm just trying to find the most efficient and easiest way. The Staples easy button. Trying to find the easiest way to do things and to where it's not as big of a hassle, and maybe do a little bit more traveling. I've stayed mostly in Arizona since I've been down here, other than just going over on the California side, which is just on the other side of Lake Havasu. Same basic area, just different state. Then I may end up wandering up into Colorado and, northern Arizona and Colorado, Flagstaff area, Colorado, maybe even go up into like South Dakota. I don't know, and see some scenery. Even though I've seen it before, but it'd be kind of nice to find some different areas to camp and stuff like that. So, but for now, I'm going to stay in Lake Havasu as long as I can because I like Lake Havasu. I really do. Like I say, I wasn't planning on coming here, but I'm glad I did. Because, and here's the funny thing. It's like when I come rolling into town, it's like I'd never left. It's like I had camped here the day before, and it's just like, because I was so familiar with everything. I know Lake Havasu so very well now after being here last year that it's like I come in here, it's like I know where everything is, and it's like I never left. And I can go, maybe once a week or twice a week and roll into town and go shower at Planet Fitness, get cleaned up, and or I can go to Bullhead City up there. They've got a Planet Fitness up there as well. Although there's really nowhere to camp up there, so I'll probably just stay here. But anyway, I'm going to try to make the best of it. I think I'm at the position right now that I think I can. You know, I don't have to keep buying tents. You know, the air mattress, like I said, I can deflate it when I go to leave, pile the stuff in here, unload it when I get to a new place. Only take about 2 minutes to, since it's a twin, only took about 2 minutes to inflate it. With that, so easy peasy. Don't be sleazy. I'm too old to be sleazy. Well, no, it's just that you don't have as much opportunity to be sleazy when you're this age. But anyway, whatever. I'll talk to you later. Okie dokie smoky.